I'm going to show you how my grandmother at the end of her cooking career was making light rolls. They're yeast rolls. We call them white bread biscuits. Originally she made them from scratch, but then in the latter years of her cooking she found this product that she loved. She did not follow the directions on the package, and I'm going to show you how she made them. This is how I make them, and they are completely a family favorite. So you start off with a skillet, a cast iron skillet. I believe this is a 15-inch cast iron skillet that we actually found in the camping section of Walmart. And so we had wanted one for a very long time. Nelson and I had been to various places looking at them. They were very expensive, and we were trying to decide whether it was worth purchasing it or not. And one day we came across this skillet in Walmart. We liked it so much that we bought 4 of them actually. We bought one for ourselves, and one for Lindsay, and one for Jonathan, and one for Caroline. Timothy was living at home at that time. He didn't need one. So I use this. When I make my yeast rolls, I use this skillet. I think it evenly distributes the heat, and I think it works beautifully with cooking bread. Okay, I'm about to share with you my secret, and here it is. So this is what you do. You go to Walmart again, and you buy this product right here, and it's called Rhodes Yeast Dinner Rolls, and they are without a doubt delicious. So this is the process. You take, I think I'm going to wash my hands real fast because I'm going to be working with this food, and I want my hands to be cleaned in this crazy season that we're living in right now of germs. So I take, this is just simply Crisco, and I put it in this skillet, move it all around, make sure that you cover the bottom surface well and the sides, because you do not want your bread to stick. And it doesn't. It will come out beautifully. It always does. And cooks the bread evenly. And I just love using this. Now, I'm going to make a big batch of bread. They're beautiful and they are delicious. And it's so easy. So I think everything is fully covered. I'm going to do the sides one more time. Make sure that it's fully covered. Okay. There we have it. Now, this is what you do. It's a very simple process. It's so simple. I'm somewhat embarrassed to even be showing you this. But you will love it. When you open up this bread, what you have a bag of individual rolls. They look like this. One side on the bottom has little itty bitty lines. I don't know if you can see those little itty bitty lines, but they're very tiny lines. And that's the side that you put down. So you go all the way around your container and you fill them in with this bread. So I've almost finished putting all the rolls in the frying pan. And this is how it looks. You just take a circular pattern and you fill it all around until you finish it up like this. Now the next step is you have to put these in an area where it's warm so the bread can rise and the bread will not be disturbed. And this is what I discovered works best for me. I've gone over to my oven and I have put one of the racks on the next to the highest shelf. You have to have enough space for this to fit on the shelf. I turned the light one in the oven a while back, so there's already some heat in the oven from the light being turned on. Now I'm simply going to go over, slide this pan into the oven, and I can feel the heat from the light coming out and leave it alone. I can't tell you how long that's going to be because I don't really know. But I'm going to keep monitoring the bread. I know it'll probably be a couple of hours, if not more. But right now the time is 2:48 in the afternoon. I have some errands I have to run. No one's going to be messing with this oven. The bread is perfectly fine. I'm just going to leave it alone, do what I need to do. When I come back, I will check on it. And if they're ready to be cooked then, I will take them out, preheat my oven, and put them back in. If not, I will let them rise some more. But I will share with you exactly how long it was when we come back in a little bit. So I told you when it was ready to take them out of the oven, I would tell you how long it took for them to warm up. So the process so far has been that the bread has gone in the oven with the light on at the top shelf. It's been sitting in there. We put them in at 2:48. I'm taking them out at 6:13. So this is what they now look like. I'm going to move the rack to the center of the oven, turn the oven on 375, and let it preheat. Once it preheats, these rolls will go back into the oven and they will cook for approximately 25 to 30 minutes, depending. I'll just have to see. Usually it's about 25 minutes. So this is how high they are. They're going to rise more once they hit the oven. But this, if we recall, we had little frozen pieces of dough all around. And now this pan is actually warm. The dough has risen. And when I put it in the oven, it will rise more prior to cooking. So you'll see the finished product, but this is this stage, and this is what this stage looks like. Okay, so the oven is now preheated. Remember I told you the rack has been moved to the center of the oven. I preheated it to 375. It's just buzzed, it's ready to go. So now I'm going to slip the bread in the oven. Takes up about the entire rack, and we are going to let this cook. I am going to put the timer on for 25 minutes. I'll check them then. See you in a little bit. Okay, so I've checked the bread and I believe it's done. So this is the way it looks when it comes out of the oven. I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to put it on this towel. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. But there you have it. And it is as simple as that. Take a close-up shot of this bread. This is the star of the show.